Today, Paul and I are eating big as your head burritos.
Hey, Chihuahua!
Hey guys, it's Ken and Paul from KBDProductionsTV. Welcome back to another cook and review just for you. Paul, what do we got on the grill today?
On the grill?
Or on
we
the
have
oven?
nothing on the grill. Let's, we're gonna speed things up a little because there's so much involved, but let's get started with what we're gonna do.
Okay.
There's a restaurant downtown, and we did look it up because it was a place I used to love going to, and it had, I guess it was part of a chain, closed down, they switched the name, and they used to have a menu item called Big as Your Head Burrito.
You can say the name.
Oh, so it was Fernando's Hideaway, or originally it was Hernando's Hideaway,
Hideaway,
then turned into Fernando's Hideaway. But it had a menu item big as your head burrito, and I loved it. And then one time going down there, it was off the menu.
Oh.
And for years, I'd still go down there, they'd still make it for me. And so they'd be like, oh, you want the big as your head burrito? I'd be like, yes, I do.
That's right, because it is the best.
So we're gonna make a big as your head burrito. So what I've done now, just to speed things up, we're gonna make a tomato sauce with tequila in it. We're gonna I took a roast chicken already, took it apart. So in here I just have olive oil, diced onion, and diced garlic sauteing, and it's just about ready. We can put the chicken in. Oh. And then I've got the chicken bones, which I'm boiling down for a stock. I'm just gonna take a bit of this nice juice out and add that in just to soften this up. Let's give it a quick stir. Because what I want this to do, since the chicken's already cooked, the heat and the stock in there will make it stringy and come apart like pulled chicken. Because it is already cooked and cooked, and the chicken is still warm. So we're gonna leave that on. I just have it on a low heat right now, so we can just set that. We can just let that do its thing.
Approximately how many onions did you chop up?
I did half an onion.
And
this is a full roasted chicken that you get at your local.
Like a pre-cooked chicken.
Yeah, pre-cooked chicken.
Okay.
Removed all the meat, and then bones in there, making a stock.
For some other thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it for soup.
It's not for today's stuff.
It's not for today.
Okay.
We're gonna do a lime cilantro rice, which I'm gonna probably fire that up right now. We can get that going. We'll be making a guacamole, and I have all the other toppings ready on the other side. We're just gonna put the guac together. So we'll get the rice going, our sauce, and then the chicken will be cooking, and then we'll do the guac.
And so you just, at this point in time, just use
right now,
that?
yeah, I left this out just to show. I just made my marinara sauce that I get at Costco.
Okay.
So I'm using that as a base. And I've already got the seasoning out. So what we'll do is we'll start with this. Why not? Because, well, this is going to come to a boil. We're doing fast today. So minute rice.
It's all about speed.
It's all about speed. Look at 5
Today.
minutes.
5
minutes.
Minute rice.
A lot of times I'll have rice done up, and if I have excess or extra left over, I'll put it in like a portion bag and I'll freeze it. And you take it, put it in the microwave, and you have rice so fast.
Nice. That's a good tip.
So I put this. I've used the same cup. Coors Light.
Nice.
We'll have a beer in that after.
Okay.
Just we keep reusing stuff.
Reuse your stuff.
So it has the same amount of water in here, so equal parts.
Equal.
Usually if you're doing like a parboiled and that, it's 2 to 1. 2 parts water, 1 part rice.
Okay.
But the minute rice is equal amount.
Sure.
So we're gonna bring that to a boil.
That has to boil first, right?
So yeah, we'll get that going. So I'm gonna put, while that's heating, I'll show you how easy this is. I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter in there. I've already diced up some cilantro.
Oh, cilantro in the rice.
Yep. I love cilantro. And then we're gonna take a lime. We're gonna take the juice of a lime here.
I guess you could use the bottled stuff, but this is gonna be better, right?
Yeah.
So one whole lime?
So all I've got, yeah, I'm gonna do both, we'll do the whole thing. And then we'll just put a little bit of, it doesn't need a lot of salt because you're getting, well, I'm gonna put a bit of my tomato sauce, why not?
Hey, hey, hey!
All at the same time. Okay. So we want this to come to a boil. We're gonna put the rice in. Once it's to a boil, we're gonna shut it down, put a lid on it, which I got ready there, and that'll be ready to go. This, we're gonna do a fast sauce. I've already got garlic, but just to show that you can use whatever you have in your kitchen. So we're just gonna put some garlic powder in this, so just a touch. So I've put, that's just straight tomato sauce. I just put a little squeeze of lime. Chili powder.
That looks like you're doing at least a full tablespoon.
Yeah, that's probably a tablespoon. This I'm gonna put a little bit less. I don't want it to be overpowering. And then I got some cumin.
What is cumin?
And we'll use a...
what is cumin?
What is it? It's delicious is what it is.
What flavor will
ground.
that give it? Like,
Dip your finger in that and try. And then what you...
oh, yeah, a different finger.
You see that?
It almost had a chili when it
Well,
first.
because that's a base in...
So cumin isn't just one specific spice; it's a bunch of things mixed together to make us.
Well, the chili powder is a blend.
Okay.
So I'll put a little bit of my wife's tequila in there. You don't want too much because you don't want it to...
That was like a half an ounce, maybe.
Yeah.
Or probably a
And then we'll just
tablespoon.
let that one heat up. And then once that starts heating, we'll mix it. This I'll put on a higher heat. I'll put a little more stock in there.
And you can always also replace this. Put more regular water in there to.
Yes. So I'm gonna put the heat up on this there. Just enough to coat so it's moist. I'm gonna mix it because you can smell the garlic and onion. Scratch. Sniff. See if the chicken's starting to come apart now?
Ah, okay.
This mix there. And while that's going, that's almost to a boil. So, our guacamole.
Cut all the way around.
All the way around.
Twist.
Little twist. Give it a shot, turn. Pinch the knife.
Pinch the knife.
Throw this at your friend. And just scrape the pulp out.
How many have you put in here?
I did 3. Because for my wife, she loves when I do homemade guacamole.
Yeah, it's good for it. It's good as a dip with some chips later on. Watch the movie.
I'll have some tortilla chips and a little snack. So to speed things up, in here I've just got diced onion and garlic.
Diced onion and garlic.
I'll put some cilantro. Some people don't like cilantro. I love cilantro, so we're gonna have that in. We're gonna take
It's definitely a good flavor thing. Another whole lime.
Yeah, we're gonna put the juice of a lime. That's basically variations on this. I like to use. I don't think I have any here. Is the Chipotle Tabasco. I like mixing it in to get that smoke flavor into the guacamole. You gotta be careful because if you put too much, it changes the color of your guac. You want it nice and green. You can see this could have been riper, but although we have a little treat here. We could put a bit in that. And then this we're just going to mash with a fork. Side. This food waste recycling. And then I can put the rice in.
That is boiling now?
Now the question is the burrito going to be as big as your head or my head?
Hopefully yours. Because my head is mammoth.
It's a mammoth. Oh, we're still a few seconds away. Let me just crank that, get it going. And we got, made some beans last night. I should have saved that.
Tell me about that pot.
I should have saved this for a show because this is cooled now. So I had a ham bone.
Explain that. Oh, ham
yeah,
bone.
ham
it almost
bone.
sounds like it says hand bone. And I'm like, what the heck is a hand bone? Ham.
So this pot was purchased by my parents in 1962 in
Jeez.
Quebec City. It was the first thing I think they bought together as a couple. And I believe the price, I think it was either $2 or $4.
And it's basically a crock pot.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can feel it. It's really thick, heavy. So this I started yesterday and then had it in the oven all night. And instead of using molasses, I did maple syrup.
Nice.
So Ken's already had a little scoop.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. Get it on this bad boy. That's almost ready. So while that's going, actually, let's start. Smell the chicken. That's gonna put this that simmer now. And this you can just use your fork. Just get it on the side and you're just basically mashing this.
There's a lot of mashing going on.
We got some mashing.
Boiling.
Boiling. So we're just gonna put the rice in. Just gonna give it a little stir. So let it come up to a rapid boil again. I don't think I put any salt in it, so I'm just gonna put a touch. That. Mmm, yummy.
That chicken smells awesome. So once it comes to boil, then
Yeah, we're just gonna let it come. Yeah, you can see it's
Shut off
starting to
the
froth
heat.
a little bit, and then we're just gonna put a lid on it, and then cover it. And it's gonna sit for 5 minutes. This will be ready. What we're gonna do is we're gonna preheat the oven. Then once this is all ready to go, we're just gonna throw it all together and make a big as your head burrito.
Yummy.
So I've been just letting that simmer. You see the liquid's been obviously evaporating out.
Yeah.
So I didn't put a ton in there because I want it to be like pulled chicken. See how it's coming apart now nicely?
Yeah.
And it's almost ready because you don't want it too moist. If it's too wet, you put it in, you're gonna make a mess of your burrito there. Okay. So we're just about 2 minutes away on the rice. Guac is ready. We're gonna do a salad on the side. So as soon as the rice is ready, we'll be ready to put this all together, and we're gonna try and make it as big as Ken's head.
Nice. Good luck.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you got your guacamole all made up, and the rice is almost done, or is it done?
Rice is done.
Rice is done.
Rice is done. Chicken's done. We can actually turn this off so you don't. And the sauce I'll just put down to a simmer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the burrito together.
Nice.
Nice big tortilla.
And as we were talking earlier, how come whenever I buy a tortilla and I put it together, it doesn't work?
This is why.
This is why?
Yeah, if you heat it first. So I'm just doing a microwave. In the restaurant, we throw it on the grill. If you want, depends what you're doing. If you want grill marks it, but anything, you throw it on the grill for a few seconds, it softens it. Or on the flat on your griddle, it softens it.
Do you ever put anything on the grill before you throw it on the grill?
No, sorry, nope. It's
Nothing,
usually,
right?
if
Just
you put,
straight heat.
Yeah. So you see, just like in a few seconds that you can.
How long was that?
I did 15 seconds.
15 seconds just to soften her up.
So let's get. Oh yeah, look at that chicken.
It smells amazing. You're not gonna be able to put anything else on there.
I know. We're gonna go like, I'm gonna try and squeeze it in. I'm gonna put a little bit of we're gonna have some of it on top. I'm just gonna put a layer of this inside too.
Oh boy.
Some rice. Mmm. Can you smell that?
Oh,
we
boy.
need smell-o-vision. Is what we need.
The KBD smell-o-vision. Coming to a screen near you. Oh, black beans.
Yeah, so Ken likes black beans.
In my burrito.
I like black beans. We all like black beans. Shredded cheese. A lot use Monterey Jack. I've got had this, which is just a cheddar mozzarella blend.
And what's Monterey?
We're gonna
Over
put
that.
a little more cilantro. Well, Monterey's a white cheese. It's mild as well.
Oh, okay.
So
It's like a third cheese,
you know what,
or
yeah.
it's in exchange for one of those cheeses.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Good luck.
I wish we had bigger tortillas, but this is.
This is a 12-inch tortilla. I guess when you go to like Chipotle or whatever, how big is their?
There we go.
Whoa.
So
How big is their
I'm gonna put
tortilla?
a little more. I
like a 16
should
inch,
look up
maybe?
I should look up the sizes.
Well, that looks awesome, man.
We're gonna do like this. That's all in the presentation. We're gonna put some cheese on top, and we're gonna throw it in the oven. And while this is heating, so it won't take long, just slide that in there. I think
boy.
we should maybe sample some beer.
Oh right. That means more than one kind.
So these are from Amsterdam Brewery. So this one, unfiltered
Cruiser. Got
India Pale Ale. And this one here, 7.1%. So this is a true India Pale Ale.
Okay.
Okay?
So it's gonna taste rusty.
I wouldn't say rusty. Nice amber color.
Nice. Cheers. Oh, it smells
cheers.
like apple or something.
It has a very, yeah.
I'm just worried
get
about that light coming
I'm a
out.
little bit congested, but a real fruity nose.
Yeah.
It is,
That's thick.
I know Ken doesn't like these beers. I do.
Very fruity, very powerful, very strong,
Hoppy is the word you're looking
and
for.
definitely hoppy. But strong too in alcohol.
So when we do our climbing trips, the boys they love their IPAs. So Justin and Dave go out of their way to find microbrew
Microbrew.
IPAs, and we'll get a whole selection of those, and that'll be like a little treat on. And I know that. Oh, my phone just beeped. That Ken's not the keenest on these ones. So let's crack up another one.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Cruiser.
But this one here, it's a pale ale. Doesn't say if it's India pale ale, but it's at 4.9% alcohol. So we'll let's see what we get from this one. I know nothing. This one I've had. I have this one at a local pub down the road.
Okay.
And I've had it many a time. I do enjoy it. This one I've never heard of or had before.
Much lighter looking.
But this looks like a lager.
It says pale ale.
Oh, it is. No, it does say pale ale. Sorry, we did say it. Yeah, so it is an ale, but a lot lighter than, you can see the color difference.
Yeah.
I'll pour more in yours because I'll drink these ones.
Thank you.
Or not much more.
I thought for sure you were going to do a Mexican style beer for tonight.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I was going to buy some either Coronas or there's another one that...
Dos Equis?
Yeah.
Dos Equis Amber is one that I really
one.
enjoy.
Cheers.
Cheers. But I figured these were sitting in the fridge, and I was like...
It smells the same, although you have a cold.
You know what? For low in alcohol, that has a really strong hoppy, really strong taste as well.
I drink this one over that one, but it's still very hoppy.
When you look at it, it's not what you expect, is it?
No. It's like somebody fooled you.
But I do enjoy these, because I like the hoppy, I do enjoy my pale ales. Yummy!
I'm not having any more of that.
You want me to open something else for you?
Well, eventually. All right, Paul. What's up?
Let's see what's happening. Oh
my gosh.
Oh boy.
Let's check this out.
So we're gonna split this because
that is a
I don't think I could handle this bad. This bad boy.
It's gotta be like 2 pounds.
It might kill me. So I'm just gonna set this over here. Like that. Oh, look at that. You know what? We'll use this so we can keep it together.
Presentation.
Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it look as good as it is.
I was on the wrong side of Paul.
We're gonna put a little bit of salad. I made some homemade dressing the other day. We're gonna use that up. And we'll make this look kind of funky. Funky like a monkey. Just drizzle that on there. So just a balsamic. A little more on top. Bring out the sexiness.
This is definitely going to be a knife and fork meal.
Oh yeah, we have the knife and forks ready.
You can't eat that with your hand.
A little bit of...
Oh my gosh.
And then some chopped green onion.
Man.
Getting hungry yet?
I'm going to have to take pictures of that.
I'm going to splash a little bit more cilantro around.
Sweet.
And then the pièce de résistance.
The homemade guac.
Right on the top of that bad boy.
Holy schmoly.
Ay chihuahua.
Hi, Chihuahua.
Yeah. How's that look?
That looks absolutely brilliant. Wow. Which one should we take a picture of? This one or this one? Let's put them on the table and
Okay.
we'll find out. All right, guys, we are sitting at the table and we are just about to indulge in this absolute perfection of a meal. Check that out one more time before we devour it and wreck the presentation. That guac is gonna be... The number one I think I'm smelling is the cilantro and the guacamole and just the heat of the whole mixture. And look what Paul also snuck out of the closet.
Because usually I'd put some kind of hot sauce or something really crazy in there. And pick this up. And we're gonna... Oh boy!
What the...
Oh, that's like heaven right there.
Oh my gosh, that smells awesome. Check that out. Doesn't look very appealing to the naked eye.
And it's gonna be hot.
Smells like a bunch of
Chipotle Peppers or smoked jalapeno.
Yeah, you can really smell that smoky flavor.
Peel that back.
Or
So
smoky smell.
I'm gonna drop one of these right on top. like this.
Oh boy, throw one on mine too.
Oh, look at that. That's just like, that's like the icing on the cake right there.
Oh no.
Look at it. Oh.
Now we gotta retake pictures.
Yeah, you know what? Snap a picture, Ken.
Okay. All right, Paul, let's get into this.
On your marks, get set, go.
So this is gonna be like crazy hot. This is gonna be like, if you actually threw that in your mouth, like right, that whole thing, it would burn.
I'm gonna try and get a bit of everything on my first bite here. So the chicken, tortilla, rice.
I wanna get the guac.
I'm even gonna get the guac stacked up on here like this, stacked up.
Oh boy. I think I'm getting more rice.
Ready?
Here we go. It's still crazy hot. Mmm. Ow! Chipotle! Whoa! Woo! Oh no. I'm gonna start to sweat any second now. That Chipotle pepper is absolutely crazy hot. The chicken is perfection.
Oh, it is hot. Wow.
I'm gonna use a little bit less on the next handful.
See, I think already it looks like I've been in the sun.
You're starting to flare up, are you? Mmm. Yeah, the guac really helps, like, just put everything together, eh? Nice.
That's a good burrito.
Mmm. I could have eaten a whole one, but you don't need to. It's too much food. Where you stacked it on. I'll spread my guac out a little bit more. Oh,
I should have put that on a scale to see what
the weight.
Yeah. See what weight that
That
is.
steam, that cheese is perfectly melted. Wow. At this point in time, once again, Paul has created something that is like nothing you could change on that to make it any better. One of the things it would be nice to try. I think I'm more of a chicken burrito guy than a beef burrito guy. Let us know in the comments below what you'd prefer.
Or pulled pork.
Pulled pork, or a lot of people know I don't like pulled pork that much, but a shrimp burrito is like one of my top favorite burritos of all time. So Paul and I are gonna finish these off and we'll be right back. Hang on. All right, guys, we are done. Once again, Paul's completely outdone himself with this. We each had 2 of these Chipotle peppers, which Paul just informed me that they are jalapenos that are put into a special sauce.
They're smoked first.
Oh, they're smoked first, then they're put into the sauce, which gives it that super smoky, rich taste to it. So Paul, man, tell me what you liked, and would you change anything? Would you like to have any variations of that?
If I had this in a restaurant, I'd be the happiest guy on the planet. It was close to perfection.
Yeah.
It's
definitely above and beyond restaurant food.
The only thing is that nothing beats fresh. So if I had made the tortilla, unfortunately I worked all day, came home and threw this together in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If I had the time, I would have done fresh tortilla, rolled it a bigger one, and actually made it as big as your head. We would have made like one oversized and just devoured it. But it was absolutely delicious.
But in an upcoming show, we're gonna actually make tortillas. Oh, Paul's gonna make tortillas. I'm gonna videotape him doing that.
We talked about doing a fajita dinner and rolling with the tortillas and doing everything from scratch for that.
Because I'm the kind of person that has only ever bought flour tortillas, and Paul actually knows how to make them right in his own kitchen.
I get trouble when we have fajitas, so if I'm lazy and I don't want to do them, and then I get the complaint, why didn't you make tortillas for us?
Fresh ones, not from a bag. Anyway, guys, Paul, I'd love to thank you for dinner once again. It was fantastic.
No problem.
You can keep those beers. I'll stick with my Molson Canadian. All right, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Ding, 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 ding. And we'll see you next time on another Ken and Paul Cook and Review. Ken and Paul out.